Hello everyone, welcome back to Code Step by Step, and in this Vue.js 3D tutorial we will talk about lifecycle methods. So in this video we will learn what is lifecycle methods, what are the lifecycle phase, and what are the difference in both of them. One more thing, a lifecycle method and phase is available in all libraries and frameworks like Angular, React and Vue, right? So they are not only belong with the Vue.js, they will belong with the every library and framework also. And I will also show you how human life cycle is related with the Vue.js life cycle also, right? So I will show you an example first of all with the normal human life cycle. After that I will just give a brief example about the Vue.js life cycle. And this is completely a theoretical video. In the next video we will jump on a practical example, and next 5 to 6 videos will basically belong to the lifecycle methods, because in interviews and when you are creating a project, lifecycle methods are really important. If they are you are not good in the lifecycle methods, then you might be make you can make application, but this is not be a good and reliable for performance based, right? And might be at the interview time you got rejected because you maybe just uh, some silly mistakes due to the lack of a little bit knowledge, right? So let's start with the first of all human life cycle method. So let's make it very simple. In a human life cycle they have four phases. One, before birth, like egg and sperm. Second one, whenever babies come in the real world. And the third one is just growing up and learning new things, like just go to the college, then get married and just got babies and all. And the last one is pass away. So there is a four life cycle method, four life cycle phases, right? And same life cycle methods are available in the Vue.js. Create, like before coming in the world, like a egg. And mount, just taking the birth in a real world. Update, like just getting more knowledge and getting school and college and getting married and all. Unmount, like pass away, right? These are life cycle phases are not belong with the application, they belong with the component. Keep in mind, they not belong with the application, they belong with the every component. Every component have separate life cycle phases, separate life cycle method, right? So that's okay, we just got to know that every component have the four life cycle method: create, mount, update and unmount. But where they are actually used? So update and unmount can be understood easily, but there is a little bit confusion between create and mount. So you can see that and you can just easily understand that a component is just created, but what's the meaning with the mounted? Created, that means the HTML is just created, the tags like p tag and div tag is created in our component. Mount simply means data properties and normal properties methods are bind, or you can say that the mount with this HTML, right? So whenever we are creating, let me just check if we have. So here you can see that whenever a component is created, these HTML is created. Whenever this component and data properties methods are mount with this HTML, that is the second phase, which is mount. Update simply means whenever we are just making some events, like clicking on any button, and this button will be just call a function and update some values, update some data properties, that time we call it update. And last one is unmount, like we are hiding a component from our tab, like we have a 10 tabs. Whenever we will click on a one, then 9 other are just unmounted, only one is mounted, right? So we will learn in the deep all these things in our next upcoming videos, but in this video we are focusing only on theory. So we have the four phases like a human life. So what is the difference between phase and life cycle methods? So methods are the actual methods that call whenever these phases are happen. So we have a life cycle methods like created, like this, right? So this, so whenever our component is created, then this lifecycle method will be called. So what actually happened if we just did not write it here? Then it will not automatically code, not automatically call because there is nothing to perform on this event. So we have a like this. So we can have another one like updated, right? This will be called whenever any data property will be update in our this component, right? So basically in Vue.js we have 8 lifecycle methods. Let's take a look. In a create phase we have the 2 lifecycle method, before create and created. Whenever our application is just starting to create or component is just starting to create, then it's create. Before it's create, a create before create method will be called, and we can perform any operation like sending a request to the server, checking the internet and all, right? These kind of things after creating. So we want to load some data properties, we want to change some color and all, then we can do it on here. After that we have a mount phase, before mount and mounted. Here we can just add some APIs like HTTP calls and making a list and all. So why we cannot call APIs in directly create? Why we have a separate mount this? Because whenever we are calling this create API, might be our data is not ready, because this is not mounted with the HTML till now, right? That's why we always call our APIs mount or after mount. And after that, third one, whenever we'll clicking on a button and performing any on change and key press event, like before this press, and obviously they will just call after the press, but before updating something data, it will just call before update and update. And these are the last two one, before mount and unmount. Whenever we'll just hide these from our actual DOM, then they are called. So this is the basic things, and in the upcoming videos we will make a separate video for create, mount, update and unmount for all. So if you still have any confusion, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video.